It's Ask Cloudy. Let's whip in to see what Duncan's got to say. So, Duncan, I saw this message in the week. So, this is what someone asked you to answer. How can I find my friends and add or invite them to a game?
Oh, it's to invite them to the game. Oh, that is easy enough. There's two ways of doing this. The first way is, can you do Stadia up in your screen?
I can. It's going to require me to go back 1 second to one of our previous screens. It's not a big problem. Let's go back to latest news, and we use this one. So if I pull up, excuse me, where's my mouse? There we go. So I pull up Stadia, and you talk me through it.
Yeah, it's easy enough. You just basically load up your game, but you don't need to load up a game, and you just go up to your friends list there, and you can invite them to your game. So if you click on that there, there isn't it there? Yeah.
Now, just bearing in mind, folks, this is my old account. I don't have many friends on this one. There's nobody online.
And you click onto them, and you can say invite the game, or you can do it. Another way to do it if you're on PC is you can actually. That's how you invite them to your party chat as well. Is just in there.
So if I launch into this game here, Metro 2033.
Oh, that would be that's a single player game.
Oh, is it? That won't help then, will it?
No.
That's okay. We'll go back to the previous one. So if I go to a multiplayer game like Bridge over the River Kwai, or Strange Brigade, that's the one.
Yep. Where did that one come from?
I don't know where that came from. So if I go back to my games, here we go. So go home, and I choose Strange Brigade with our little mummy friend.
I love the logo to that one. I think that's class. To tell you the truth, I love how the mummies are in the Strange Brigade. I think it's I agree. Piece of artwork.
I agree. It's one of my favourite games on Stadia. I think it's just huge fun. I love Rebellion anyway. I love the Sniper series. I mean, they've just carved their own little space, haven't they?
Yeah, I think from now on, any Rebellion game, I think myself and Kelly are just going to pick it up straight away.
Adjust the slider until the image looks spot on.
Spot on.
So if you go down there to multiplayer, if you start a map, and if you bring up the Stadia menu there, and there's invite the game there, wasn't there?
We invite Big Dave. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
He might be upset. So we invite Big Dave
into the game.
Sadly, there's nobody online to invite. And I don't think you're a friend of mine on here, Duncan. So.
Yeah. Or what you can do is, if you go...
Hang on. Let me add you as a friend. You never know.
Or what else you can do is what we use in Rockstar. If you go up and click on your name up there.
Yeah.
There's your game invite link. So if you click onto that, you can actually just share that link out to people as well.
And this is the key thing as well, because I've forgotten this. You have to click again. It goes. It's actually not that for me. It's a bit of a breakdown in user experience, because I kind of want to have that as one thing. But anyway, I've now copied it. At this point, I can email it to them or send it to them in a Facebook post or tweet or what have you, and then they can click on that, and it's like click to play. They can go straight into the game. If they don't have it, of course, it will tell them that they need to either sign up for Stadia or claim that game or buy it or whatever. But
yeah, it's
if they do,
it's a handy wee feature, and that's what we use. What we were talking about earlier about crowd play. That's basically doing that, but making it a lot easier. That copying the link. That's what they're doing. But it's just not having to worry about it.
And you can also invite people to your party as well in the same way.
Yep.
So you can click on party invite link. See, in that instance, it just says link copied. So they need to get that into the other one as well, so that it's one button to click it. I've got it, and then off I toddle, because I have forgotten to do that.
So many times.
Yeah.
It's so easy to forget.
And this I haven't seen before, but then I probably haven't been looking for it. So if I've got a bunch of people in my party, Duncan, from a previous game, that we've just been having a little chit-chat in the background, you don't have to be in a game, you can actually invite the whole lot of them to play Strange Brigade with you. So whoever's in the party, you can tap on that and they automatically get an invite within their game to jump in and play. So if you're playing a multiplayer with several people, you might have 10 people in your party. You can invite the whole lot of them to come in and play PUBG, for example, which is pretty cool. So there you go. So you can invite a friend, you can invite an individual in a party, and you can invite the entire occupants of your party, whoever you are in there. You can get the whole lot of them to come and join you as well in your game. Let's get out quick before Big Dave turns up, because I'm going to be really embarrassed. I bet he's big, so he'd be bigger than me. So let's leave that one. So that's brilliant. And then on we would go and play our game. And I heard you also to do. Thank you very much for that, Duncan. That was much appreciated. And I'll switch back. I know it's his latest news, but
that's just to confuse people. It's just for fun.
Keep forgetting that. Yeah, absolutely. So let's go back to we asked Cloudy. So I got this, folks, and I need to shut this noise down so you don't hear that anymore. Brilliant. Duncan, thank you very much indeed. Another excellent show. As always, it's traditional at this time of the show to ask my guests, where can they find you?
You can find me over at One to Escape, and also Cloudy with a Chance of Games, which is also Cloudy with Games on Twitter. So check that out. We just want to thank everybody who's starting to come to the website and following me and all that. It's truly great that you're doing and humble and all. The amount of people who are coming to the site now is unreal. So thank you everybody for coming to listen to my ramblings.
Yeah, you've been doing exceptionally well, haven't you? And growing quite considerably. And also, folks, I know this is very much a Stadia show, but you may be looking at xCloud or GeForce Now or any of the others. The thing about Cloudy is that you cover the whole range of cloud gaming platforms, don't you? Stadia just being one of them.
Oh, yep, I do. The xCloud stuff, I think, is going to be really taking off in the next couple of weeks when it starts to come live onto the service. And doing some GeForce Now stuff. There are some really interesting things in GeForce Now. It could be a good topic for one of our shows in the next week. I think we did have a question down which one I should go for, so we might get a touch on that next week.
Yes, no, absolutely. The key thing being not what other ones are available, but why do we think Stadia is preferential from, again, the perspective of a casual gamer and a busy individual. Fantastic. Another great show. Thank you very much, Duncan. Thank you, everybody that joined us today in the chat as well. Thank you for listening on our podcast. And please do join us again next Sunday. As we mentioned earlier in the show, we do have a show Wednesday evenings at 9 o'clock called Rokk Around the Clock, which is a look back on the previous 7 days of Stadia news, but from a slightly more deeper look. So if you're already invested in Stadia and you're just keen to have a bit more information on some of that news, that's the show for you. And then Friday nights, we let our hair down, what little of it there is left, at Rockstars at Night. We play a big multiplayer game. It's really the original click to play, isn't it, Duncan? The original crowd play. We've been doing it for a little while now. We invite as many people as like to come and play. We've had up to 40. And it doesn't just have to be Stadia, as long as they've got PUBG, which it typically is that we play, on PlayStation or Xbox, and they have a controller, you are absolutely welcome. And we usually get hammered by the consoles. So if you want to come and gloat, please do. You're more than welcome. That's it for us, folks. Thank you very much indeed. Hope you've enjoyed the show. It's going to be a cracking week ahead, as always, in the land of Stadia. And that's pretty much it from me, and it's pretty much it from
me,
the other fella. Take care, people. Have a lovely weekend. Rock out.